Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Sufi Wisdom Oracle deck to start us off. We're going to be asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, we hope that these messages find you well. Also, let's take a brief moment to remind you a couple of things. Number one, the link in my bio will take you to my link tree where you can book if you're looking to explore the energy that you find in a collective read such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to check in on the energy that is very unique and specific to your own set of circumstances. You can book with me, excuse me, using that menu, and we can explore that energy together. Also, I'm trying to grow my presence on 2 other platforms. If you click on the link in my bio, there is one for Instagram. When you click it, it will either take you to the Instagram channel where I'm at, or also the YouTube channel where I'm at there as well. If you like the content, I encourage you to just follow me there. In case something ever happens to TikTok, we'll always have Paris, as they say, right? So, that being said, let's return our attention and focus back to the Oracle where we can retrieve today's Oracle messages. All right, let's take those and start with that. Also, as I am shuffling and we're getting stuff together, a brief update on the weather. For those of you who have been listening to the most recent posts, you may or may not know that I am in the New Orleans area. We are currently being impacted by the upcoming Hurricane Francine. It is due to touchdown in our area around 7 p.m. Central Time. So we still have that kind of like breathing down our necks. Our hope is that at present, we all are well, you know, at least with my family and I. Thank you so much for the outpouring of well wishes and prayers. We greatly appreciate that. And so just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. We're starting off with the energy that says slow down to relax. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. All right. Next in the Oracle, it says limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. When you know what your limitations are, you can kind of start to find workarounds, or you can rely on your other skill sets to kind of take you forward, right? Imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Kind of what I was just saying. Thank you, Spirit, for putting it in a slightly different way. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. Whatever you do, do it with love, right? Life's purpose. Set your own deeper vision. Seek your own deeper vision for life. What is it that you want to do or accomplish? Surrender with joy. Achieve greatness through surrender. You don't have to control every outcome, every situation. Lean back and allow yourself to enjoy the freedom that exists there. Concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. Interesting. It's about discovering things, discovering our talents, the talents of other people, our own capabilities. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. When you get stuck, don't be afraid to ask for help, right? Determination, perseverance leads to fortune. Keep going. Or as Dory would say, right? On Finding Nemo, just keep swimming. Self-creation. Be the author of your own life. Don't be afraid to write your story. Understand that no one else can do that. So it's up to you. How or why would you let someone else write your story? Right? Why would you let someone else write your story? It's for you to tell. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. All right. Now, let's turn our attention and focus to the Tarot. For today, we are going to be using the 3-tree Oak, Ash, and Thorn Tarot deck. I like this little deck with our furry friends. It's a deck that we've used before. I like the imagery here. It also kind of comes with these really cool, like, summary cards. For those of you who are learning tarot, it kind of gives you some keywords and stuff. So this might be a good beginner's deck if you're looking for that. It does help, right? And it also comes with a guidebook. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, we hope that these messages find us well. So, we've got an explosion of messages here that's coming out. I feel like that's a lot of cards. So let's take what we've got here and let's see where we go. All right. Now that we have all of this, just a little bit of another mix-up. Let's see what messages we need to start with. We're starting with the image of the Empress, the energy of the Empress. I feel like this is very much divine feminine. The divine feminine standing in her power. Okay, so the Empress represents the birth of a new cycle. It represents femininity in its most purest form. It represents fertility. The Empress card is a reminder for those of us who are divine feminine that we need to sit our throne and we need to stand, or sit rather, in our power. We receive, okay? So what is it that you are called to receive? Let's go forward, right? The Chariot. I feel like because divine feminine, you're sitting in your power, something is coming your way. This is an indication that success. Two things. Number one, I feel like you have successfully stepped into your power. And I feel like because of that, the universe is bringing things to you. Wheel of Fortune. Time and luck being on your side. I feel like the time is now. Something is happening now. 10 being very significant. The Chariot here is to tell us that there is like Cancerian energy here, feelings or emotions, okay? 9 of Pentacles. This is the energy of abundance. I feel like as divine feminine, as the Empress, you're stepping into this very abundant era. 9s may be significant. Perhaps in the month of September, or perhaps it has to deal with 9 months from now. Understand that the Empress being the symbol of fertility, often pregnancy or something that is being, born, taking time for it to mature or be nourished and nurtured. The Empress gives birth to things, relationships, live things, humans, and or it can be projects. 8 of Swords. I feel like there is this energy here with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're at the precipice where your abundance is going to start to come in, but I also feel like there's a bit of nervousness here, a bit of being stuck in one's head. Maybe trying to figure out the ins and outs of this, or, still this energy of, not really knowing how this is going to happen. But I also feel like Spirit's saying you don't need to know. Just allow it, right? 6 of Wands. I feel like while there is this overthinking, there will be success here. I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to let you know. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords talks about action or communication, thought, clarity. I feel like you are going to get these thoughts of how this is going to be successful. And there's a lot of energy of the butterflies, transformation energy here. I feel like Spirit's showing you how to transform your thoughts, your ideas into success. 5 of Swords. This is the energy of laying down the swords, stopping resistance. It can be like challenges and or competition that was happening here, but I feel like it's more along the lines of finally putting down the swords, allowing those swords to come to rest. I feel like with Judgment, there is a final answer here. There is clarity here. This is the energy of starting something new. But also, as I told you, with the Five of Swords, laying down the swords, I feel like this is a dove. This is peace. And with all the butterflies, this is very much transformation energy. We're transforming the cycle or the situation where there was conflict into peace and tranquility. Page of Wands. I feel like this is a message for you, a sign for you, that what you want is coming your way. The wands are about desire, okay? And I feel like your desires right now are coming to fruition, or being fulfilled. Queen of Pentacles energy. This is an expression or an idea of the Queen of Pentacles. She is earth sign energy, so this would be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, could be sun, moon, or rising. But in this, I feel like there is this energy of peace, of like acceptance, of rest, sitting in one's power. I feel like with this, someone who's very nurturing, kind, caring, supportive, protective, right? There is this quiet, nurturing, feminine quality here. I feel like this nurturer is helping someone to heal with the Three of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is offering a stable and unconditional love for someone who's in pain. And as much as this means that too, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is learning how to soothe and calm her own self. Her love is overflowing, and it is healing herself as well. Six of Swords, yes, moving on to calmer waters. 1, 2, 2, 2, as I say that on the timer. Ace of Swords, there's a new beginning. I feel like you are moving on into this era of peace. Into this era with the Ace of Swords, it's about new thought, new communication. It's about success, but it's also about living one's truth and authenticity. It is a representation of what's true. And I feel like now you are definitely standing on truth in all that you are and all that you do. You're not accepting things unless they're meant for you. It's about cutting out that which no longer belongs in your life, and I feel you're doing that. Four of Swords. I feel like you've learned to do this in this era of healing. And now you have your eyes set to the future. Again, this energy of sitting with yourself, seeing what resonates, what doesn't. You're like, okay, well, we're moving on. We know that this doesn't work for us anymore. High Priestess, you're using your intuition in a way. I feel like in this period where there was rest and you were trying to gather yourself and your thoughts and what it is that you truly want out of life, you've really tapped into your intuition and you've leveled up with it. And I feel like this intuition is growing. Ace of Pentacles, yes. The gift of your intuition is getting stronger. It's also presenting you with new opportunities. 10 of Pentacles. The opportunities that you have are going to allow you to achieve this happily ever after that you want. I'm getting such chills with this. You've gone from the Ace to the 10. I feel like Spirit is blown this doorway wide open, and you're about to be flooded with the gifts. Not only that you were meant to have from birth, your birthright, right? Your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance, your spiritual gifts, but also tangible gifts, like the money that's going to help you live the lifestyle that you want, your manifestations, the love life that you want, the career that you want. I feel like it's all coming your way. Knight of Cups, there is happiness, there is joy, there is this energy of receiving all that you've ever wanted. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. What have I been saying, man? Spirit this is divine justice too. The Justice card. Also, I feel like there's very much this energy of Libra season being very significant. The number 10, we had the Wheel of Fortune. We've had the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Justice card. Okay, so that's the scales. There's a lot of energy of 10, you know. 9 of Swords. There's still a bit of worry and anxiety as all of this comes out. I feel like the worry and anxiety is, am I ready? Am I ready to receive? Am I open to receive? I feel like there's also this anxiousness and anxiety about a King of Cups. There is a masculine energy here that's in your energy. That it was 1534, interesting on the timer, and then 1535 as I said that. So I think that there's this energy of change, and there's very much this energy here of a masculine energy who's very nervous but has a lot of love and wants to come forward towards you. I feel like this is being brought to you with the Justice card. Death. There is a transformation that's happening. The end of an old cycle with this person and the beginning of something beautiful and new. The butterfly is a symbol of transformation. 3 of Pentacles. Whereas before, I feel like there's a twofold message here. There is the Death card with the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like there is a relationship, perhaps, that this King of Cups was in that is falling apart. But also, there is another relationship that is transforming. One where there is going to be cooperation here. Knight of Pentacles. That's because you have not given up. This is the energy of moving forward and understanding that this is a slow and steady process. And in this slow and steady process, you are starting to see results. You're starting to see things come together, and you're starting to understand why things had to happen the way they did. 7 of Swords. Meticulous planning was involved with all of this. You don't understand how much planning and consideration and fine-tuning and alignment that you, your higher self, your guides, and spirit had to do in order to shift things for you to receive this. I feel like this is absolutely every bit of a reward for your commitment to spiritual growth and evolution. And so, Spirit wants to reward you bountifully with what you're about to receive. It's because you decided to be the fool and take a leap of faith. Continue to give Spirit that spirit of cooperation, okay, as you move forward. Understand, with the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, or the last card in the set, you found yourself. You've leveled up. You weren't afraid to truly go within and to find out who you truly were. And now that you know, that firefly, bring that light of yours to the rest of the world. Be the lighthouse. Be that guiding light for those around you. Because people are going to see your evolution and growth, and they're going to wonder how you did this. And it's not for you to hide this, but for you to share it with the rest of the world. Because through you, Spirit is going to convert others, is going to level up others. Your growth, your evolution, your story is going to inspire others to change, to be their best, to reach for the stars, and to achieve their highest level of purpose. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Standing in your authenticity, standing in your truth. Never forget who you are, what you've accomplished, because you are going to higher heights. Your truth, your message needs to be heard, needs to be told. Onward and upward, my queen, my divine feminines. Peace, love, and light to you.